Some of these are front loaders too. Some of these are loads of something. So let's try remember. A German-style production. Okay. Remember, copyright 1994. Dieses Spiel erfordert seine mit Feuer gelagert sie ins Spiel. Remember, Simon Says. It's just Simon Says, right? Phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's just Simon Says with no sound. Who can play Simon Says without any sound? Richtofen's Revenge, maybe? Richtofen's Revenge. Not revenge, revenge. At least according to that. Wow! Woo! So what are we exactly revenging here? GameStop tried to pull a fast one on me today. Really? Oh no, I died. That's some advanced plane that just can't just hover. Yep. You think that's a propeller that it's using? Hey, mercenary. Oh, okay. So I guess I'm in level 2. I'm assuming from that short beam. Riveting gameplay. So much excitement. Why am I still playing this? Should have stopped already. Sometimes these dumb games just do attract you in some ways. Even though you know that they're not good games, they still have some kind of a charm that just won't let you go. And apparently I gotta wanna. I have no idea what that music was, but it was horrible, that's for sure. So I was playing Diablo 3 last night, and I came across the Butcher. He's the second major boss fight. Takes a few hours to reach him, though. Yep. I didn't know Harrier Attack could be so low budget. Now you know. Rita Rout. Rout? Root. Oh, Rita Rout. Prof. Pi to the second presence. Rita Rout. Sure. Record 0. Wird aus dem Rauterland wurde einquartiert. Schöne die am Raut, solange es geht. I have no idea what that says. No freaking idea. Because I don't read German. Something's happening. Oh, where das Quadrat hatte dich RSV. Okay. Richthofen is Baron von Richthofen, by the way, the Red Baron. No, I knew that the name sounded familiar. Just didn't remember where from. Okay. No understanding what this game is because I don't know German. Is this another, because it says Rohrbruch. That's definitely German again. German games in a row. By Funsoft. This is just like that other game that I played where you have to save a place from drowning or filling up with water. This is just less riveting. This is fantastic. No music, no sound effects. Barely any gameplay. Woohoo! Oh yeah, wall of text. Arr. I was getting a game which had a price tag of around 50 euros. I traded in Anthem, and the girl at the counter said, hey, if you trade in just the Anthem, you'll get your game for 30 euros. I said, no. Please check the whole price of my trade-ins. She just kept pushing, but it's only $29.95. You don't want to use this special offer? I said, no. She asked me why. I told her to check the whole price of my trades and asked her how much is it. It was a bit over 60 euros. Then I told her to deduct the $49.95 from that. When she realized that she actually had to pay me around 20 euros after the trade, she got really mad.
Stay a while. Stay forever.
Kirill Frolov, thank you for the follow. Of course she got mad because she's losing money in the business. She had to pay you instead. But really, she wanted to trade in. You want to trade in Anthem, you get your game for $29.95. It's like, she was trying to pull a fast one, but you're smart. How dare Vital Item make a smart trade? Okay, Roller Dash. Ooh. I love the music. Especially because it doesn't seem to have any rhythm. Yeah, riveting gameplay, isn't it? All I do is push right to get speed and then push up and down. Pretty much these all are mercenary. Either demo games at a convention or something. Like a demo scene. And all that. Eh, time has expired. Nobody cares. Did you finish Anthem? No, I didn't. I heard Anthem may break my PS4 Pro, so I traded it in. Also, I like to play alone. Huh. Yeah, that had some reports of breakage. Also, the game is far from finished. I'll try again when it's on sale and somewhat finished. Yeah, it's still in pretty much Anthem is still kind of an early access game. I mean, they released that game way too early because people keep saying that it's a piece of... Many people say that it's buggy, trashy, breaks stuff. And also, I've heard that if you play online with friends, the game won't save your progress. If you play a single... No, actually, was it on the other way around? That if you play single player, it saves your progress so you level up. I think it was that in single player, you level up and it saves the progress. But if you play online and you level up there, it won't save that progress. So if you want to level up in Anthem, you'll have to always play single player. I don't know if Anthem has anything to do with Mass Effect. I think that bug is fixed. Well, it was still a bug, a major bug in the game. So yeah, it's a buggy piece of crap that they released way too early. Again. What is it with AAA games these days that they have to release them early? Give time. You can stretch your timelines. People can wait. You don't have to hurry. Otherwise, this happens. You release a piece of crap, and your stocks go down, and you might have to close down your company because you're a dumbass. Always with the money. It's always with the money. Money first, then game. It was the project that BioWare was doing and tossed me Andromeda to another dev group in BioWare, and of course they faked it up. Simple, we have the patch power. That doesn't help, because sometimes patches don't come out soon enough. Mastertronic proves that theory. True? But let your customers be the bug testers. Yeah. And watch them return the games like Vanillina did. Everybody returning their games because your game is a broken piece of shit. Well, Kickstart might be the only good game by Mastertronic Hells. Mastertronic has a long library of nothing but shit. Just pure crap that they made on a budget. Easy, like a super duper dumb games that they just kept releasing because it was easy to make and they want the easy money out of it. That was Mastertronic. Every failure has a chance to get one good shot, Hells. Yep. Mastertronic, in all, was a bad company. Just making bad games just to get money. I like their games, but that doesn't mean they were good, Kickstart being an exception. No, that's a good way to say it if you like them. I mean, I'm not judging you. You can like whatever you want. I'm judging the company. Let's see SemiSeal. Is this like a seal? Yeah. Well, standard, of course. Okay. I don't really get this one. What do you mean, ding dong? I was... How to keep my eyes open on everything, apparently. Alright, let's try this again. With my last life. Okay, now I gotcha. So now I can get this, right? And now I can get that. And now it's free for all. I'll take all those. What do I do if there is no square? I can't get those. Game over. I get this game. There was a game like it for the Game Boy. Do you remember the name? That's also what came to my mind. Not offhand. I guess that means you fudged up. Yep. Let's try it again. I'm intrigued by this game. At least now I understand the gameplay a little bit more. Okay, then. How should I do this? I effed up. I done goofed. Or maybe not. Yay! I did not do it. So which bad extreme is your... There, paused. So which bad extreme is worse in your opinions? The devs released the game way too early and it's a buggy piece of shit, or they finally release vaporware after years but it's still shit, the Duke Nukem Forever extreme. Well, I'd say the early. Because we can wait for a game for a long time and still give it shitty reviews because it's been in production hell for a long time, but it can still be more enjoyable because it's not buggy. It doesn't have glitches here and there because it's been in development for so many years, so they have been able to get rid of all the bugs and fixes, hopefully at least. But with that too early of a release, there's always bugs and glitches everywhere all the time, and you have to wait for a patch for them to fix things. And while you try to play the game, the bugs and the glitches get in the way for you to really enjoy the game. And while you wait, you're like, well, I can't play the game. I mean, I want to play this game, but I can't because it's a glitchy piece of shit. So give me my money back, and please don't do this ever again. Please release a full game instead of a early game. Especially when it's AAA. Yeah, the early one, the latter usually only happens if the game gets dropped and picked up over and over again. Yep. I mean, a lot of people like the Duke Nukem Forever. I mean, it's not a it is not a lot of people say that it's not a Duke Nukem game. I understand that, but I've also heard those people also say it's a good game. But it's just not a Duke Nukem type of a game. That they ruined Duke Nukem himself, but the game is still enjoyable. And usually those kind of extremes, the Duke Nukem Forever extreme, which at least you say it an extreme, but I wouldn't call it an extreme, but it is what Vanderland said that usually it is that the developer who started with it drops the whole project, then another developer picks it up where they left off, and they change the things that were there originally. So, when something is in development hell, it means that it's going from one hand to another and something goes wrong in the middle. Or in the way. To get to the final release. The Bureau is a good example. I like it, but the story is all over the place because the development got dropped and continued. Yep. I've never played the Bureau because I've heard it's a bad story and I don't want to play it because of that. I'm sure it has the same kind of gameplay as XCOM itself, but I just don't want to try it out. Because I enjoy the story in XCOM as well. Personally, I like Duke Nukem 0 Hour the most, despite being a third-person shooter. Duke had bad decisions as well, causing hell. They switched engines like 3-4 times. Okay, I got a triangle, so if I... Here. I'll take that. It's a free-for-all. I'll take this. There. That should be a free-for-all then. If I take that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No need to play this anymore. We've pretty much seen it. It's a puzzle game. A very unique kind of a puzzle game, but it's the same thing over and over. No changes. Except for the pattern. And that's it. Schlossgeist. More German games. Yay. Difficult, lemon difficult. The Bureau would be a great game if the story was consistent. Alright. Schlossgeist. So, Castle Ghost. I think. Yep, I'm a ghost alright. Is it just me or is the sound increasing? Up, dip. I'm out of here. Okay.
Another visitor.
Another
Stay a
visitor.
while. Stay forever.
Shovel Muncher. Almost like a Shovel Knight. Well, thank you for the follow. Oh, this is gonna be tough. See? Hey, what the? So unfair. Nope. Can't touch the walls, cannot touch the bed, which is now in my way completely. It's gonna kill me all the time. Which is not great, and I'm just dying. I'm just dying over here. Gotta test the theory. Spiel Ende. Ende? Yeah, it's now Spiel Ende. Oh. You had this game. Can't touch anything other than pickups, yep. This week I did not complete the reserve engineering assignments. I'm hoping the teacher is merciful. Hopefully. What kind of ghost can't go through walls? A bad ghost. Yep. Section pi. As in the number, not the consumable. Compute. Yay, this now feels like Action 52. Because we got a crappy shooter. I think I exploded. Cramming all the schmucks. Hey, Mark.
Stay a while. Stay forever.
MKV team has fallen. Ah! Interesting surgeons of followers, something like that. What new mysteries lie ahead of us? Is there actually gonna be a boss fight? Hell no, it's the same thing again. What if I just don't shoot that one, last one? If I don't shoot that one, the enemies won't come in different kind of patterns then. Funky background. Very funky. Tatumi! Terve, hyvää iltaa, tervetuloa, ja sille. Just welcoming Tatumi and everybody else. Thank you for the host. Yeah, this is a good way to get myself some points if I want to be on the high score list. La da 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 dee. Just don't shoot that and you're good to go. Yeah, I got a 1-up. What if I do it up here now? Oh no! I somehow shot it! Riveting action. There. Now I got 1 again. Mega Drive Superman meni läpi. No niin. Kestikö kauan? Oliko vaikea? Once I get high score, I will shoot that thing. Enemy. From what I saw, that the Mega Drive Superman is kind of like the Super Nintendo, Death and Return of the Superman. So it's a platforming game. Although a very hard one because it's made by Sunsoft. And we all know Sunsoft's reputation. Difficult games. I mean, on the NES, like Journey to Silius was one of what they made. So not really a bad game from what I saw Tatumi playing the game. Not a bad game, but hard. That wasn't very good either, or at least I didn't like it. Sunsoft games are good games. Well, they can be good, but they're hard. Their reputation precedes them. I mean, Sunsoft made really good games like the NES Batman. And they also made the Revenge and Return of the Joker, the sequels to the Batman NES game. Although I usually do like Sunsoft music, but I mean, Tatumi likes, Tatumi liked the Superman music on the Mega Drive. I didn't. I thought it was too dull. I mean, the music on the Mega Drive Superman kind of, in my opinion, belonged into some other game. Like, I compared it to, like, being in a bubble type of a game or something else. So yeah, I personally didn't like the music, but yeah. Otherwise the game looked like a good game. But this was not a good game, this one. This was boring. Super boring game. Then the 16-bit happened, and I doubt anyone can name a good 16-bit Sunsoft game. The Mega Drive is 16-bit, isn't it? I like Aligata, Who Dares Wins and Who Dares Wins 2. We weren't talking about Aligata at all, we were talking about Sunsoft, but hey, speaking, yeah. Who Dares Wins 1 and 2 are both great games. 4 striimikertaa vikan runi meni Bosserille kuolematta. Vikas Bosserissa piti seurata nopeaa liikkumista ja meinasi silmät risti. Kuulostaa kivalta. Tatumi just said that 4 streams he had to do and he played the game through. And the last run, he got to the boss without dying, to the final boss. And he had to follow some fast movement and his eyes almost went cross-eyed. Apparently it was really fast movement then. Yeah, Mega Drive Sega Genesis was 16-bit, yeah. That game did not compute, magazine. 4 streams, not bad, yep. Quite well done. Learning the game in 4 streams. Speaking of NES, I managed to install NES emulator on work office computer. I guess you really aren't lol too.